तेरा ध्यान किधर है वो तेरा हीरो इधर है। हेलो माय फ्रेंड्स, कैसे आप सभी लोग? उम्मीद करता हूँ सभी लोग मस्त होंगे, पढ़ाई बढ़िया चल रही होगी। एंड टुडे आई केम with a very fantastic very fantastic solution. What I'm talking about. uh, Today we'll discuss about some great thing. You know what? We'll discuss about global and local variables in Python. Okay. So my friends, हम चलते हैं कहाँ चलते हैं? VS Code पे. Okay. So uh, okay, 1 minute. We'll go. Okay, VS Code. इसको फुल स्क्रीन कर लेते हैं, मैक्सिमाइज. Okay, I was doing something. So let's do some of the important great thing. I saved it. Okay, but there will be problem. Okay, I will put here. Okay, my friends. So what I'm saying, my friends, let's do one thing. Actually, what's the local variable and global variables? I want to explain you in very detailed manner. Okay? Okay, my friends, let's see. So my friends, in Python, variables play a key role in storing and managing data, obviously, and their behavior and accessibility depends on where they are defined in the program. We will explore global and local variables, how they work, and common scenarios with examples. Okay, so my friends, what is the local variable? If we talk about local variable, local variables are created inside the function. Okay, my friends, uh what do you get? Local variables are created inside the variable. Okay, my friends, and exist only during the execution. They cannot be accessed from outside the function. Means what? एक प्रोग्राम है और प्रोग्राम में कई फंक्शन लिखे हुए हैं, और अगर फंक्शन के अंदर इनसाइड अगर कोई भी वेरिएबल डिफाइन किया जाता है तो उसको हम लोकल वेरिएबल बोलते हैं। और अगर कोई प्रोग्राम है और उसके फंक्शन के आउटसाइड अगर कोई वेरिएबल डिफाइन किया जाता है, देन द वेरिएबल नोन एज ग्लोबल वेरिएबल। ओके माय फ्रेंड्स, तो कुछ बनाते हैं, कुछ कोड लिखते हैं, देखते हैं। देखना, 1 मिनट है। एक हम बना लेते हैं फोल्डर, एंड दैट फोल्डर नेम शुड बी लोकल, लोकल एंड लोकल, ओ माय गॉड, एंड ग्लोबल, ग्लोबल वेरिएबल्स, इस नाम से मैंने एक बना लिया है, ग्लोबल वेरिएबल dot py. Okay, so my friends, I made a folder, and inside it I'll make a file. What? Local, local variable dot py. Okay my friends, so I, अब यहाँ पर हम कोड लिखते हैं, try to make a code. Okay, एक फंक्शन डिफाइन करते हैं, जैसे def greet. ओके, Okay, my friends, let's I write a code in which I define a function, and message is what? Message is a variable which I define inside the function, and therefore this variable is known as local variable. And it what if I run this code, then what? When I run this code, then we'll get oh wait minute 1 minute. Is any problem? Oh, sorry, I didn't call this function. That was the problem coming. Okay, now run this code. Okay, then it prints the hello world. Okay, if I try to I try to print here anything, print this line of code, then what? Will it run? Since it's not a global variable, that's why it's not printing anything. It's creating an error. Okay, my friends. So what? This will create an raise an error because message not defined. So my friends, okay, I will comment it out. Okay, my friends. Now example 2. So what will I do? I will multi-liner comment it out. Okay, I'll comment it out. Okay. Now example 2. Hashtag example 2. Now what I'm going to do is I will define a function def uh, greet. Okay. uh, now I'm taking a variable msg message is equal to uh, hello. Okay, I will print hello. Now I'm print uh, what I'm going to print is inside function, inside function. Okay, msg. Okay, now I will call this function. Now I will call this function, and I'm hmm, print outside outside function. Okay, so what? This will also create an error. Let's run it. Run this code, line of code. Okay, my friends, this will raise an error because a message. Sorry, this is the comment. But what? This is inside function hello textbook name error name message not defined because I didn't have taken any global variable. Uh, that's why it's not running properly. Okay, my friends, then what? Uh, I'm going to write any second example. Spelling of example is not correct. I'm correcting it because you will say that. Okay, my friends, now taking example 3 and now I'll going to talk about my friends we are going to talk about global variable. So my friends, now I'm going to make a new file. I will clear it out. Okay, I'm going to new, then what? I'm going to explain a global variable. Global variable dot py. Okay. Okay, my friends, then what? Uh, Global variables are declared outside all the functions and can be accessed anywhere in the program, including inside the function too. Okay. Will writing a program. Message is equal to I'm taking an string inside the I'm taking a Python is awesome. Okay, awesome. It's a global variable. I'm commenting it out. Okay. Uh, I'm making a function def display. Okay. Okay. I took a function and print inside the function. Okay. This is accessing global message. I'm calling it out display. Okay. Now I'm also trying to print here. Print outside function. It will access both places. Okay. Why? Because it's a global variable. It will go inside the function too and outside also because it is accessible everywhere in the program. Okay, my friends, then you understand uh, what's the difference between local variables and the global variables. Now, I'm going to take another example. So my friends, I will comment it out multiliner comment. Okay, I'm going to take a second example. So my friends, I'm taking a function def fun. Okay, I'm taking a variable s is equal to I'm taking an a string me too. I took a local variable. Okay, my friends, now I'm going to print it inside function. Okay, print. I'm calling the function. Oh no. So, my friends, what? I'm taking an same variable but with something else. I love Python. It's a global variable. Now I'm calling the function. Okay, what will be the output of this line of code? So my friends, here inside the inside function is me too is printed, while outside function I love Python, it's printed. It's because inside function s is a local variable set to me too and prints that value outside the global s remains I love Python. Okay, so printing s afterwards shows the global value. Modifying global variables inside the function. By default, one cannot modify global variable inside a function without declaring it as global. If I will declare here something global s, it's any problem? Uh, 1 minute. Sorry. Now I will see the next example. I'm not touching this line of code. Okay. I mean commenting it out. So my friends, now I'm going to take another example in which I will try to modify the global variable inside a function without declaring it as global. If you try, Python will raise an error because it treats variables as local. To modify global variable, use the global keyword. Without global, cause error. So my friends, what? I'm going to take another example. I'm taking a string. It's a global. It's a global. It's a global variable. So my friends, now I'm defining a function def. What am problem? Def fun, and now I will create it with a global variable s. Oh, sorry. This is any problem? No, no, it's not here. Semicolon. Modifying global variable. So I'm going to uh, add, okay, s plus uh, is equal to JavaScript. Okay, so modifying global variable and print inside s. So my friends, now I'm going to uh, print. I'm um okay. I'm taking the same. I'm printing same variable and local string. Okay, I'm trying to call this function fun. Okay, is it fine? Now I'm printing this whole. Now I will run this code line of code. Okay, so my friends, what we get? I love Python JavaScript. This modified this line of code is printing. It's modified. Here is the s local variable and uh, when I write this global s, then it's globalize. Okay, this local variable globalize. Okay, now outside the function it also printed local string. Why? Why this happening? Because it's globalizing. Okay, global s means what? The s variable is going to be globalized. It's local variable, but due to global s, it's an attribute. That's why it's globalized xg modified global variable. Okay, inside this function it's printed because and the JavaScript is not printing here in the outside function. Understood, my friends? Now I'm going to some explanation which I wrote here. Python is great. I love Python and JavaScript. Look for S as a global tells Python to use the variable from the global scope. The Python first appends and JavaScript, then resciences. Changes persist outside the function global versus local with same name. Okay, my friends. Now I'm going to copying a code, line of code to explain these both with the uh now I'm mixing these two things. Mixing. No, what I'm saying. What should be the name of the file? Local and global combined. Combined. Okay. Combined is a good name. Combined. Combined example. Is any problem? Okay. Combined example dot py. So my friends, now I'm going to actually not I'm writing this line of code. I will copy this code which I wrote here and I will explain to you. I'm copying this code and I'll print here. Okay, my friends, it's a global variable. I'm defining a function f, g, and h, and inside this, I'm printing f. In the f function, I just printed the global a. Okay, and here g, I took a another local variable and printed here a, and def h, I I modified this a as a global a 3 and I printed. Okay, I called here and printed outside the function. Okay, so my friends, what the changes make it? It will print another, it will another, and it will another output. Why? It will just print one here, one. Okay, here it will print two, here it will print three, because here it will just print this value and here it is the local shadow. Okay, then it will print the just local value and here it will modify this. This age equal to 3 is like globalize, so it will print 3. Now I'm taking the output. Okay, here you can see global is equal to 1, function is equal to 1, 2, 3. Understand, my friends? Here. So, my friends, I think you understood very well. So, my friends, I will come with the next topic. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय. पढ़ते रहिए, एंजॉय कीजिए, मस्ती कीजिए.